What's up guys, my name is Joe, and in today's video I want to demonstrate the speed comparison between iOS 10.3.3 and iOS 12 on an iPhone 6, an older model. Again, according to Apple, these older models are getting very fast with the iOS 12 update. Now, I compared a little test, which will mean that I will be opening different kind of applications after one another and going around in a circle and opening them again. As you can see, I start off with the settings, then I go into the camera, I take a photo with the front camera, I take a photo with the back camera, then I go into the Photos app, I open the photo I just made, open up the share sheet, and click on messages. Once that's done, I go into YouTube. Now we can already see that iOS 12 is lagging a few seconds behind, but nothing serious, although I thought that iOS 12 would be in front of iOS 10.3.3. The next step is opening up Instagram and seeing the difference between iOS 10.3.3 and iOS 12, but as you can see, I already exited from the first one and already went over to Safari. In Safari, I load New York Times, and by the time I finish with Safari on 10.3.3, iOS 12 still hasn't loaded the page. Afterwards, we open up the Facebook app and continue to a game, which is The Sims. As you can see, NY Times still has not loaded. Now, I have to say that these phones are on the same Wi-Fi network. They are actually the same phone because I had the iPhone 6 with iOS 10.3.3 installed on it. I did the video, and then I upgraded to iOS 12 to demonstrate the speed comparison between the two devices. Now, the next app is Google Maps, where I check a location and I get directions to that location. While iOS 10.3.3 is already showing me the directions, iOS 12 is still at the game. We are reaching the end of the applications, and I open up iMovie, where I export a very short video, an 11-second video, and I save it to my camera roll. That done is the end of the first round, and we go into the second round where phones have to reopen the applications from their RAM. Now, as you can see, the first phone is already done with the round at 1 minute 47 and already opening up all the applications, while the second phone with iOS 12 is still stuck at the game with two other applications in front of itself. Now, as we reach Instagram on the first phone, it goes like a breeze. You don't see any struggle. It opens all the applications immediately, and is actually a very, very good lead and a comfortable lead in terms of saying that this is an iOS that's 2 years ago. So talk about Apple slowing down all their operating systems. Well, that's not true with this. Now, I don't know what the difference is between iOS 11 and iOS 12 because I didn't have iOS 11 on my iPhone 6. But as you can see from this comparison, it's not worth to upgrade from an iPhone on an iOS 10.3.3. As we reach the 2 minute 34 mark, first iPhone has already finished and is the winner of this test. And we can see that the iOS 12 is just finishing its first round, going into the second round. Now, I'm going to speed up this process because it takes a while to do this, and we'll see what the final time is for the second phone. We are reaching the end with the last application being opened and the last export being done, and the final time for iPhone 6 on iOS 12.0 is 4 minutes and 26 seconds. Now, I'll let you guys be the judge which one you think is better. If you want to upgrade to iOS 12, well, just think about this comparison. If speed is not an issue for you and you want the newest features, then by all means, go and download the new operating system. But I strongly suggest to stick with iOS 10.3.3. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, then be sure to check out my channel, subscribe, and until my next video, stay safe and hang loose.